People who face hair loss are often left with two options. Either embrace the fact that they are going to lose your hair sooner or later, so it might as well be sooner, or try to fight back and vow to keep your hair for as long as possible. It might sound like a very manly thing to do, but it isn't always possible. This is because there are many factors that we cannot control, like genetics and age, that have a direct impact on the health of our hair. However, there's one thing that you can do to put up a decent fight, and that's fixing up your diet. In this video, we're going to look at these 7 awesome foods that can help promote hair growth. But before that, let's look at what food means for the health of our hair. Just like our muscles are made up of proteins and our bones of calcium, hair follicles also have a certain composition and is made of certain nutrients. Similarly, certain compounds and nutrients play a role in the growth of hair follicles. The regular consumption of these nutrients can help keep the hair healthy, and a deficiency of any of these compounds could lead to hair loss. Some of the important nutrients associated with hair growth include vitamin B12, C, D, and E, biotin, iron, proteins, and omega-3 fatty acids. A diet consisting of these nutrients would ensure healthy hair for a long time. Now let's look at these 7 foods that are rich in these nutrients, and thus are excellent for promoting hair growth. Number 1. Eggs. People on a bodybuilding regimen can often be seen guzzling down glasses full of raw eggs. That's because eggs, especially egg whites, are the single most concentrated source of protein, with little to no calories. This explains why bodybuilders would want to consume eggs. But what's in it for an average Joe who's just worried about going bald in his early 20s? If you study the composition of a hair follicle, you'll find the majority of the hair is composed of protein. Thus, it makes sense for you to try to increase your protein intake. But that's not all. Eggs are also a great source of biotin, a B vitamin that is essential for the production of a hair protein called keratin. Although biotin deficiency is rare, since it is found in many common foods like meat, nuts, seeds, and vegetables, some people may experience it, and it could be the reason behind thinning of hair. Some other symptoms associated with biotin deficiency include rash around the face and anus, loss of body hair, and skin infections. Also be aware of going overboard with biotin consumption, as research suggests that excess biotin can interfere with laboratory results used to diagnose many different conditions, though you won't have to worry about consuming excess biotin through food. Biotin supplementation could raise the risk, as many such supplements contain more biotin than you actually need. In addition to protein and biotin, eggs also contain important compounds and minerals like zinc, vitamin D, and selenium, which again play a role in hair growth. Hence, when it comes to improving hair health, you cannot go wrong with eggs. Number 2. Fatty fish. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. Omega-3 fatty acids are known essential fatty acids because our body cannot manufacture them on its own. Although these fatty acids primarily protect the body from many diseases and improve heart health, they are also great for promoting hair growth. Several studies point toward this correlation between hair growth and omega-3s. One such study found that taking a supplement consisting of omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids, and antioxidants reduced hair loss and increased hair density. Similarly, a 2018 animal study found that fish oil extract boosted hair growth by increasing the activity of a certain useful protein in the body. Although the research sounds intriguing, the number of studies correlating omega-3 fatty acid and hair growth are very few to say anything conclusively. Hence, more research is needed to establish fatty fish and omega-3s as effective treatments for hair loss. In addition to omega-3s, fatty fish is also a great source of protein, selenium, vitamin D3, and B vitamins, which also can aid in hair growth. Number 3. Spinach. Whether it be cholesterol reduction or heart health improvement, dark leafy greens are sure to make an appearance. But wait, there's more. Leafy green veggies, especially spinach and kale, are jam-packed with iron, folate, beta-carotene, and vitamins A and C. This makes them an ideal choice for helping with hair growth. Iron is a constituent of oxygen-carrying molecules called hemoglobin. When we are not getting enough iron, it could interfere with the oxygen-carrying capacity of the blood. Without a proper circulation of blood, there's a high chance of hair loss. In addition to iron, vitamin A has also been found to be important for hair growth. But you don't need to be overly worried about getting enough vitamin A, since a cup of spinach can provide up to 20% of daily vitamin A needs. Hence, consumption of a balanced diet should, in most cases, help you to hit your vitamin A requirements. But if you do go for supplementation, make sure to keep track of how much vitamin A you consume, as an excess of vitamin A is just as bad for your hair as is its deficiency. Number 4. nuts. When trying to address hair loss problems, there's no tastier alternative to nuts. And the best part is, you don't need to cook them. Although there are many different kinds of nuts, there's one thing that's common about every kind of nut: the presence of a wide range of nutrients that are essential for healthier hair. These include vitamin E, B vitamins, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids. In terms of omega-3 concentrations, almonds and walnuts are head and shoulders above the others. Similarly, other nutrients are also just as abundantly present in nuts. For example, an ounce of almonds is enough to get around half of the daily vitamin E needed. Brazil nuts are another important class of nuts that are considered to be an excellent source of selenium. Selenium is an essential mineral that, according to a scientific review, is involved in the creation of hair. However, too much selenium is also bad and could lead to hair loss instead. How much is considered safe? The upper limit on selenium intake in adults is generally set at 400 milligrams. Since Brazil nuts are super rich in selenium, where a single Brazil nut contains around 68 and 91 milligrams of selenium, it's best to restrict the intake of Brazil nuts to just 4 per day. Number 5. Berries. Vitamin C is one of the important nutrients that can promote hair growth. What makes vitamin C so awesome is its antioxidant properties that can help protect the hair follicles from free radical damage. Not only that, but vitamin C is also utilized by the body to produce a protein called collagen, which helps in strengthening the hair and thus prevents it from becoming brittle. Plus, it can also help the body absorb iron from the diet, which again can help prevent hair loss, as low levels of iron could result in hair loss. In trying to meet your daily vitamin C requirements, berries are the only food that you'll ever need. This is because there aren't many foods out there that can compete with berries when it comes to vitamin C concentration. 1 cup of strawberries, for example, can provide up to 85 milligrams of vitamin C. That's equal to 113% of daily intake needed of the vitamin. There you go. Vitamin C? Check. Number 6. Avocados. It's just not possible to ignore avocados when considering a healthy diet. Avocados are known for being an excellent plant-based source of healthy fats. However, what most people don't know is that they are also a great source of vitamin E. Vitamin E also comes under the umbrella of antioxidants, and thus it also protects hair follicles from oxidative damage. What's more, vitamin E can also improve blood circulation, which can help promote hair growth. Studies have found a link between vitamin E deficiency and hair loss, though the evidence is found to be conflicting at times. An interesting but old study published in PubMed Central found that when people with hair loss took vitamin E supplements for 8 months, they experienced 34.5% more hair growth. There cannot be so much smoke without any fire. Number 7. Sweet potatoes. Last but not least, sweet potatoes also make it to the list due to their huge reserves of beta-carotene. Beta-carotene is important because it is the raw material for vitamin A production. The body readily converts this compound into vitamin A. When we said that sweet potatoes have huge reserves of beta-carotene, we really meant it. A medium-sized sweet potato contains enough beta-carotene to provide up to 160% of the daily vitamin A needs. Why is vitamin A so important? This is because it helps protect against dry, dull hair, which can lead to hair loss. Not only that, but vitamin A can also aid in the production of sebum, which is an oily fluid secreted from the glands of the scalp that keeps the hair from drying out. Although the moderate intake of vitamin A could help against hair loss, overdoing it would be too much of a good thing and could lead to hair loss instead. This means that you should aim to fulfill your vitamin A needs through natural sources, like sweet potatoes, and avoid oversupplementation. Finally, to summarize, a hair follicle is composed of certain nutrients and certain compounds aid in its growth. The regular consumption of these compounds ensures a scalp full of healthy hair, and a deficiency could lead to hair loss. Some of the important nutrients and compounds that are essential for healthy hair include vitamin B12, C, D, and E, biotin, iron, proteins, and omega-3 fatty acids. The 7 foods that are rich in these nutrients and compounds include eggs, fatty fish, spinach, nuts, berries, avocados, and sweet potatoes. With that, we come to the end of our video. We hope that you benefited from this video. If you did, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family. Want to see more videos like this one? Please subscribe to our channel, Welcome to Wellness, and press that bell icon as well so you never miss another video. We'll see you in another healthy video. Until then, take care.